The Proudly South Africa Buy Local campaign is showing some progress. The company is now holding a series of forums bringing together designers, retailers, manufacturers and labour to discuss the way forward. The plan really is to create full value chains. So even though you have some of the fabric being imported, the design, the cutting, the trimming, the sewing, even the sales and distribution all gets done here locally. Data shows the textile industry is no longer in decline, but it is flatlining, which is why a new master plan is being developed.
We need to secure consensus around this so that we can get all the players in the value chain bought in, involved, in agreement, and only then do we start to actually look at the policy levers, the regulatory changes and the programmatic content that needs to be developed in order to actually achieve that vision.
Globalization was a tough lesson for South Africa. It's now being proactive and inclusive.
We have had a significant intervention to date, but something quite hasn't worked. And that's what the master plan intends to address. As a union, we've been very involved in the formulation, the debates, the workshops, etc. We certainly give our full support to the master plan.
The master plan is expected to build on benefits and incentives for the sector that will improve value chains.
Individual companies, on an annual basis, they can apply, and they will apply for a grant, which is 7.5% of their manufacturing value aid for that previous year. You can use it for developing your people, developing new products, buying new equipment, and also making sure that if there are systems, manufacturing systems which you want, you can use from that grant.
Retailers are slowly getting on board, partnering with local designers, but there's only a handful that have shifted from buying internationally.
It takes a retailer like yourself to make that bold decision, to give that opportunity to that designer, to give that opportunity to Selrose and Adels to make your shoes, to make sure that there is localization and that we are starting to create jobs for the designers and for the manufacturers. And so we need the support of the retailers.
If the Industry Master Plan 2030 works, more jobs will be created across these value chains and may take the sector back to where it once was. Sumitra Nydoo, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.